Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd, a crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. So straight into the action.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be away time.
Nice bit of trickery. Aimed at the far side. A header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Hernandez. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Now he's running away. Kawasaki Frontale still without a single shot on target. Rashford, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Belletti and Stojkovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. He can run onto that.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's straight offside. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Stojkovic. And it's Stojkovic. That's destined for the flank. And this is Son Heung-min. And he was alert to it. Guardiola. Dahari. Hakimi. Kyle Walker.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's had a shot! Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Hernandez. and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rooney does well to get it back. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Now, oh, what has happened here? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Hernandez. Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. And the ball is out of play. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mohamed Salah. Llorente. Rashford. Shapes to shoot! Stojkovic. Dahari with a reputation for taking on any shot. Mbappe. Walker calmly anticipates. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rooney wants to run onto this. And it's skewed away. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Hernandez. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And it's Salah. In with the challenge. Llorente. And back to the keeper. Hernandez. Now Son Heung-min. Stojkovic. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, just skips past Mbappe! Oh, good finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Guardiola. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Kawasaki Frontale really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he shoots!
Really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kawasaki Frontale restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he was quick to react. Dahari is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. There's the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Kawasaki Frontale have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Stojkovic with the foul. Rodri. Now it's Rashford. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic tries to play it through. He's in a great position here.
Kawasaki Frontale surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Goes down, but nothing given. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. I think we're just about done here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Llorente. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Hakimi. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Son Heung-min. And here's Rooney. King's there. Good take, and is he in? Stojkovic. So that's it. It is all over. Kawasaki Frontale have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Kawasaki Frontale can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.